We were told she was kept for breeding purposes.
Is your home right now? Yes?
I was just so befuddled by the whole thing. And then when she got scabies all over her body, she became useless to them. So they just kicked her out of their house. She was so emaciated. I don't know how long she went without eating anything, but she was so keen to be loved.
But you're so beautiful. You look at your big eyes.
Those eyes of hers were just so innocent.
Eyes, oh my goodness, who are you?
It was just filled with that hope, almost saying, I just really need that chance. I think I'm in the business of trying to bring kindness as a whole to our society. And I think the only way I knew how to start was by helping the most vulnerable animals.
She doesn't know that she's safe right now. She's hiding.
Her name is Aisha Chundigar, and what started as one small act of compassion has turned into a movement that is shifting the way people treat animals across Pakistan. Her and her team have been making waves, not just by rescuing animals, but by changing the way communities see them. Hi, I'm Tarang and I'm a video producer here at the Dodo. In Pakistan, there are over 23 million homeless animals that are just neglected.
Yes, so we've just found one dog.
Most people here are just trying to survive. There's poverty, pressure, and not much room for empathy when you're struggling to get by yourself. So the animals, they're overlooked, forgotten, treated as disposable. As a producer here at the Dodo, I've told a lot of rescue stories, but I've never come across anything quite like this. So I reached out. I wanted to learn what it takes to create something like this in a place where animals are often invisible.
Pakistan is completely filled with animals everywhere. You'll have skinny dogs, you'll have skinny cats who've been abused, they're injured.
Oh my goodness.
You'll have donkeys on the road. You'll see them just sitting in your car going to school. And I just used to wonder why they were being treated so badly. So it's just this severe level of helplessness that I think I could recognize since I was 5 years old.
That helplessness is not just in the animals, it's in the way people have learned to cope.
I would just be told, well, this is the way it is. They're fine, they're used to it. It just never made sense to me that why would anyone get used to abuse? Because I never did.
For many here, it's simply the way things are, but for Aisha, it never felt normal. It felt like a call to do something. So, without any formal experience, no medical training, no funding, just a deep drive to help, Aisha started doing what no one else would. She helped.
Sweetie, what happened to you?
We started working on her fungus and to fix her body. Then eventually she's starting to eat again for the first time. Slowly, her skin started improving. Her fur started coming back and she started just coming out of her shell. Now she is completely different.
How are you, sweetie? Oh my goodness. How are you? What's happening? Ais likes to think that she's a little puppy as well. The naughtiest of the lot. She's super comfortable. She knows everybody.
For Aisha, every dog like Blue Eyes is a reminder, not just of the animals she's rescued, but also of the pain she once carried herself. Because her story didn't start with a rescue, it started with something much harder. And to understand where her strength comes from, Aisha takes us back into her childhood.
When I was 5 years old, I saw so much helplessness around me. But it wasn't just the helplessness around me, it was also the helplessness I felt in myself. As someone who has endured sexual abuse for many years as a child, I have lived most of my life in darkness. Honestly, all of this just started as this one single bleeding wound, and I was just trying to get the bleeding to stop. The only ones who made me hold on when I really couldn't was the street animals. And over here, they get hurt and abused so much.
This is what they're eating.
It just broke my heart. I couldn't bear to just sit with the helplessness. I had to get up and do something about it.
It's okay. It's alright, it's alright.
Honestly, when Aisha told me about what had happened to her in her childhood and the pain and abuse she's experienced for so many years, it genuinely moved me. The courage and strength to wake up every single day, to be a voice for these animals so that they didn't have to endure any sort of abuse, it inspired me.
Honestly, I had no clue what I was doing. But I just kept showing up.
It's okay, Sushi. Come.
I just learned over time.
How are you? Good to see you. Who are you?
They were so traumatized living on the streets. I would bring them to my house, and I realized I really needed to get a space for them. At that time, I was working 5 jobs. I saved every penny that I made so I could just make a shelter for them. That was now almost 12 years ago. Now this shelter is something way bigger than I ever imagined.
With no roadmap, no support, Aisha launched what would become the Aisha Chundrigar Foundation, the first of its kind in Pakistan. What began as a one-woman mission soon turned into a full-fledged rescue operation, which is entirely led by a woman.
We have set up the rescue in such a way that it's like a 911 call center, so people can call us. We actively get about 100 calls a day, and my rescue officers can go out and we rescue animals on a daily basis. They would bring back the animal, and our vets would treat them at our in-house clinic.
But ACF isn't just about rescue, it's about long-term change. The team runs TNVR programs. They teach local communities how to treat and care for the street animals, and even lead beach cleanups, turning old fishing nets into handmade dog leashes to help fund the shelter. This is just the beginning. The street animal crisis in Pakistan isn't just about animals, it reflects something much deeper.
What I learned in this work the most was that I cannot help the animal if I don't help the human attached to the animal. That's how the donkey medical camps came up.
In Pakistan, many people rely on donkeys to earn a living. Aisha knows she can't take that away, not when poverty leaves families with so few options. So instead, she meets both the animal and the human with compassion. The donkeys receive medical care, while their owners get a chance to rest. Aisha builds compassion, and in return, these families promise not to abuse their donkeys or hurt them in any sort of way. And now Aisha and her team are dreaming of something even bigger.
In Pakistan, people still are quite fixated on the fancy breeds. So a lot of these animals that we rescued end up living with us. We have about 1,500 animals just like Blue Eyes. And we so desperately needed a bigger space so that we could give them a chance to be themselves. After a lot of struggle, we managed to purchase 2.25 acres of prime property in Karachi. So we turned the shelter into a sanctuary. It's a forever home for all the homeless animals of Pakistan.
The ACF Sanctuary is a symbol of what's possible when compassion leads the way.
So as you can see, it is still under construction. There is just so much to do. But the really cool part is that we've zoned out every space to make sure that we can fit over 5,000 animals within this space in a really comfortable way. So once they enter our gate, they know that they're actually finally home.
And as construction takes shape, there was only one animal who had to see it first: Blue Eyes.
The Blue Eyes has no idea what's about to happen. We found you in the street. You were so skinny. All good now, right?
She wasn't sure where we were going.
Okay, come on, I'm going to show you where we are.
Then when we got to the new place, she just jumped out and started looking around.
Your new home! Yay, Blue Eyes!
She went from walking on the street to running in her new space.
Yeah! We're here, Bluey! We're doing it!
It just made me so happy because animals like Blue Eyes will never have to wander the streets. They will always be loved and they will always be safe.
Okay, hello guys! It's time for food!
Aisha did not set out to build a sanctuary when she first started. She just couldn't walk past suffering. And for the past 12 years, her and her team have shown what's possible when compassion becomes action. 35,000 animals. Dozens of programs. And still, she shows up because it matters.
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
Her and her team saved Blue Eyes and many animals just like her. And now they get to live the rest of their life in safety and comfort. This is what happens when one person refuses to look away, and maybe that's where real change happens.
This is honestly a dream come true. I cannot believe we have such a beautiful place for animals, and this is all theirs. I hope you didn't. You caught it?